Pop quiz. WX is standing next to a lightning rod. Can he get struck by lightning? The answer is yes, he can. Round 2. Wilson is standing next to a lightning rod. Can he get struck by lightning? Yet again, the answer is yes. Alright, today I will be talking about lightning rods and how they do not guarantee protection from lightning strikes. This has apparently been known for some time, as I was able to find both a forum and Reddit post discussing it. However, I still want to talk about it as I don't feel like it is very well known. I certainly didn't know about it, and the wiki doesn't mention it at all. One thing to note before we begin is that when I say lightning rod, I really mean an entity with a lightning rod tag. So this includes lightning rods, lightning conductors, volt goats, and muskusegs. Now I need to talk about how lightning works. First, the source of the lightning picks a position to spawn the lightning. This initial position is determined differently based on the source, but we'll cover that a bit later. After picking this initial position, the game checks for any lightning rods in a 40-unit radius around it. If it finds any, the lightning will strike the lightning rod that is closest to the original position. If the game doesn't find any lightning rods, it will look for players within the same 40-unit radius. It will then do an RNG call for each of these players to determine if they should be struck by lightning. Lightning will then strike the player closest to the original position whose RNG roll succeeded. If there are no lightning rods or no players whose RNG rolls succeeded, then the lightning will just strike in its original position. At first glance, this method of spawning lightning seems to work properly. However, upon further investigation, we see that with this method, lightning rods are not guaranteed to block all lightning strikes within their radius. Let's look at the following example. Here, I am standing well within the lightning rod radius, with a gobbler just outside it. Here's what happens when I use the telelocator staff on the gobbler. The gobbler's position is chosen as the original position for the lightning to spawn. The game then checks a 40-unit radius for lightning rods, but doesn't see this particular lightning rod since it is too far away. The game then checks in a 40-unit radius for players and finds me. It then does an RNG call, and if it succeeds, I get struck by lightning. In general, the lightning rod will fail any time a lightning strike originates outside of a lightning rod's radius and there is a character inside the lightning rod's radius within a 40-unit radius of the lightning's origin. Here's how far away each lightning source can initially spawn from a player. Lightning that spawns as a result of rain has an initial position between 0.5 and 2.5 turf tiles away from the player. Telelocator staff lightning initially uses the position on top of the thing that you teleport. This happens both before and after the teleport. The end is nigh lightning has an initial position between 0.75 and 3.75 tiles away from Wickerbottom. Also worth noting is that all burnable non-player entities within 0.75 tiles of a lightning strike will start to burn. So how do we prevent lightning from striking within our lightning rod's radius? First off, be careful when using the end is nigh or telelocator staves in your base. Make sure that all the lightning will have initial positions inside the radius of a lightning rod, or that all the possible initial positions of the lightning, as well as the positions of all players that could be struck, are more than 0.75 turf tiles away from anything that you don't want burning. If you want to ensure that your base will never catch fire due to lightning from rain, it's a bit harder. If you're playing solo, then you need to have nothing flammable within 3.2 turf tiles from the edge of your lightning rod radius. If you're playing with other people, then you need nothing flammable within 10.75 turf tiles of the edge of the lightning rod radius. This is because lightning can target a player up to 40 units away, and it can burn things up to 0.75 turf tiles away. And obviously, if your base doesn't meet these requirements, then just place more lightning rods surrounding your lightning rods until it does. Alternatively, I wrote a server-side mod to fix this issue. This mod works by checking if lightning will strike a player and then redirecting it to the nearest lightning rod within a 40-unit radius of that player. It is called Lightning Rod Fix, and there will be a link in the description below. I'm not sure if this lightning behavior is a bug or a feature. There are a few bug reports of this happening to people, but I haven't found any developer response, and there aren't enough comments in the code for me to determine intent. Either way, I hope this gets changed in the future. In case you want to check anything I said in this video, I'll be leaving a list of relevant Lua files in the description below. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. Hope y'all have a wonderful day.